What's up, guys? So I'll start this video off nice and quickly. So it's about time that I get rid of my stump jumper Evo. I've been, 4 stump jumpers in a row, and the shop that I'm working with has switched to Trek. So I'm testing out what trail bike I want. I'm for sure gonna get a Slash for a race bike, and I'll be riding a 2021 Fuel EX 9.7. So medium 9.7 carbon frame, alloy wheels, GX drivetrain, Fox 36 with the reactive. Next time we'll be on the GoPro, which is a rented GoPro from John because I sold mine. So we're going from a Hero 5 session to a Hero 8, I think. I don't know, whatever. You'll see. It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm on a, I think I already said it, 2021 Fuel EX 9.7, and following John. You can probably hear that front brake dragging. So I'm following John, Project Northeast. He's on a Top Fuel 9.7, and we're kind of trying to figure out what bike is going to be best for our local trails. So I am leaning towards the Fuel, and he was leaning towards the Top Fuel, but I give him a little bit of space here. This bike's fun. Don't particularly like the way it's spec'd for me, or the way it's set up, but I'm in open with the shock. It pedals pretty well. It's fun. It's like a snappy, sort of shorter travel bike. I mean, I'm used to a much bigger bike. Coming off a stump jumper Evo. Ew. 63-degree head tube. Ooh. Geo feels good on this. Not really a fan of the tires. It's fun though. I feel like this bike would jump really well. With the way it's set up, I feel like the bars are really high. Definitely would change that. And the shock I have in the open position right now climbs pretty well. Again, I'm used to my Evo, so that's 160 travel with the Cascade link and an Oleans coil. So she's quite the slog to pedal around. Felt fast, felt fun. Don't know. I like it. I don't like the setup, but I like the bike. This thing feels good. I have no reason to not get one of these. But like, I would slam the stem. Or I don't know, wouldn't, this is a zero rise, but I'd probably slam the stem or run one spacer. It's like a 5mm spacer. I feel like I could even go medium large, but that would put it more towards the downhill biased. I want it to be a trail bike, so that's why I'm going with a medium. Because if I buy it in a bigger size, I'm gonna be tempted to ride it on steeper stuff.
I wonder how it would be set up though if you ran like 140, 130.
Well, that's what this is.
That's what it's set up right now.
I think the fork has too much pressure in it. I have 70 PSI is what it recommended for me on Trek's website. Man, these things lock. Okay, see you later. So what I was gonna say is, the ABP, active braking pivot, compared to FSR, it's same but different. So I feel like the ABP does a better job at keeping the bike active under braking. The FSR still is, but I think ABP does a better job, but it's not as active pedaling uphill. Like, the suspension platform I don't think is as active in general by design. I believe this build is 29 pounds and change. And the XT 9.8 XT build is 27.8, just shy of 28 pounds, which is good for a trail bike. Personal preferences aside, I think this would be a great trail bike. It's probably what I'm gonna end up with for a trail bike. Most likely go with the 9.8 XT spec. Don't know when I'll get it because bike shortage, like everything's back ordered out. I think the last time I asked was projected date of like May, beginning of May. So we're gonna have to wait, but I think I figured out what I'm gonna do for a trail bike. Big thanks to John for the GoPro rental program.
Go subscribe.
Subscribe to Project Northeast
MPD.
if you want better quality content than my high quality iPhone stuff. Here are my final thoughts climbing up the road. Number one, I'm terribly out of shape. Number two, this is the bike that I want. It might not be the bike that I need. The Top Fuel is probably the bike that I need, but this bike is the bike that I want. So, pros. This is shorter travel trail bike, playful, good handling, kind of slack-ish trail bike, but it's not a big slug. At least this build is probably the most sluggy it would be. If I built it more towards XC, like with a Pike or a 34 fork and some light casing tires, I think this bike's a winner all day long for me. I don't know what John thinks, but this is the bike that I'm gonna end up with for my trail bike. So
Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you make your decision if you're looking at the Fuel EX. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments down here, and I'll answer as many as I can. Be sick if you would subscribe to my channel if you like mountain bike content in New England and some other random dirt bike, truck, dirt jumper, you know, other hillbilly things. Again, thanks for watching. Keep shredding.